It's day 2 and I'm back at Carowinds. Last night I hit my 190th credit with Copperhead Strike. Today's mission? Grab the remaining credits during the day and marathon some coasters after dark. But then I realized it's Saturday at Carowinds and things weren't going to go as planned.
This is the line for the fast lane.
All that and more coming up on Coasters and Travels. All right, today is going to be a pretty easy day. Get all the credits I'm missing and then just ride whatever I want. The first place I want to go to is Camp Snoopy because there's a lot of credits I'm missing there. I'm also missing a credit on Flying Cobras. Yesterday I got the new credit for Copperhead Strike. So that's one new credit I got yesterday. So I'm just missing a couple of new credits and then I'm just going to just ride whatever I want for the rest of the day. All right, we're about to pass Thunder Striker. Haven't rode that in a while. That line looks not fun. I got the fast pass or the fast lane or whatever you want to call it. It was like over $100, but I feel like it's going to be worth it for today. All right, Camp Snoopy. Fun fact, I've never been to Camp Snoopy in Carowinds, so this will be my first time getting on these rides. All right, so Snoopy's Racing Railway is a 60-minute wait, but for fast lane it's 0 minutes. So yeah, let's go ahead and take advantage of that. All right, first new credit of the day, Snoopy's Racing Railway. For a family coaster, that was fun. It was very smooth. This is a good first-time coaster for kids. Definitely a great family ride. I like that you go in twice. The layout was nice. All right, next credit is Woodstock Express. This is the Carowinds version of Woodstock Express. I'm not sure if they got a fast lane. We will find out. All right, so there is no fast lane for this ride, so I guess we gotta wait like everybody else. All right, so I just got off of Woodstock Express. I thought that was a pretty fun family coaster, family wooden coaster. I can tell that they also, same with the Kings Island version, they both take care of their Woodstock Express very well. I thought it was a good ride. I was near the front row on this one. I didn't think it was all that great in the front. This is definitely a back row ride. All right, so the next 2 credits I'm missing is Kitty Hawk and Flying Cobra. So we're gonna hit those credits up and I think I'm gonna get a jacket because it is a little bit chilly. I probably should have just brought it when I got to the park, but whatever. Okay, I think I'm not gonna wait in this line. Yeah, I don't feel like waiting in another line. That Woodstock Express line was about maybe 20-25 minutes, which is not bad. So the ride hops in this park, they're not really that quick. And I've only seen Kitty Hawk like dispatch like once or twice since I've been here. I don't think I want to wait in this low ass line. So yeah, I'll move on to something else. Okay, it's definitely getting a bit more packed. A lot more people are coming in and we're about to go ahead and get a quick ride on Thunder Striker since I'm walking right by it. Why the hell not? 60-minute wait for Thunder Striker, 0 minutes for fast lane. Yeah, let's get this quick ride. All right, so I got off of Thunder Striker and I can understand why people used to call this Intimidator because the trims really killed the potential of this ride, man. I am so disappointed in those trims, man. It's like you can hear them activate and the airtime just goes away. Like the airtime is still there, but that good, sustained, nice floater airtime is like, it's not hitting like the other B&Ms, man. Fun ride, but the trims kill it. All right, next credit is right here. This is Flying Cobras. I can't believe I missed this my last visit, but hopefully they have a fast lane because I don't feel like waiting in a long line. All right, we made it here and they do have a fast lane. So yeah, let's get on that. So I just got out of Flying Cobras for the first time, and honestly, that was not a bad ride. Typically on these boomerangs, I get pretty dizzy, but I wonder if it's just me not being hydrated enough because this ride did not get me dizzy like the other boomerangs did. So I'm thinking it could have been a hydration issue. I did take my electrolytes before I came to the park, so it could have been that. But this was a pretty good ride. This ride uses the vest restraints, and it needed it because there were some parts where it felt like if you did not had that restraint, you would definitely get some head banging, but it was pretty good. I lucked out and got the very back of the ride. Coming back, you get some good forces on the vertical loop and the corporal roll. It is very intense in the back row. But yeah, that was fun. I like that. All right, so I have a very bad habit of forgetting mine rides. Yeah, they have a Gold Rusher ride. I completely forgot about this ride. So this is another new credit I'm going to get. And they have a fast lane. So yeah, screw waiting in the regular line.
Illegal mean. Auto dispatch.
That was not.
All right, so I just got out of the Gold Rusher for the first time, and for an Arrow mine train, that was not too bad. Compared to the other two I went to in Kings Island and Cedar Point, this by far is the smoothest mine train by far, but it still has that good old Arrow jankiness. Those transitions are interesting. The second half was pretty good, although as far as my favorite, I don't know, man. I think the more I ride different Arrow trains, the more I like Adventure Express at Kings Island. Just how even though that ride is very intense and janky as hell, it has character, you know what I'm saying? All right, it's almost like 4:45. I got in 5 rides, so I'm gonna go back over to the front and see if Kitty Hawk's line is a little bit lesser, because that's the only ride so far I haven't ridden that does not have a fast lane. Okay, there's a low line in Kitty Hawk. I'm finna go in that right now. I am running to this line. There is nobody in line. Let's go. Looks like they probably had like a biohazard issue going on, but yeah, this is the shortest I've ever seen the ride.
You guys are here, make some noise.
All right, I just got out of Kitty Hawk for the first time and the last time. Not riding that again. Definitely not riding that again. That was a definite Vekoma hang and bang. I'm glad I caught it when the line was short, because I am never getting on that again. Okay, so I said I was not going to ride this coaster because it's mostly a kid coaster, but I don't know, man. The credit horn in me is like, go ahead and get this credit, because I did ride a similar coaster like this at Magic Mountain. Credit coaster horror powers activate. I managed to get a ride on Wilderness Run. I wasn't sure if I was gonna fit that, but once I realized it was an E&F miler, forget about it. They are very like big people friendly, even though they're mainly a kiddie ride manufacturer. Well, I don't say kiddie ride, but they mainly make kiddie rides. They also make the rides like big person friendly. I don't know how they do it, but I love me a good E&F miler, man. Love them, love them, love them. All right, unfortunately, I'm not able to leave the park since it's now Scarowinds event, so they're not doing any re-entries. I couldn't go and get my jacket, but something tells me I'm not gonna need it. You know, I feel pretty nice and warm. Being around all these people is gonna increase the body heat, so I should be okay. I should be okay. But for now, I'll fit get something to eat, probably go to the Panda Express, charge up my devices, and enjoy the second half of the day. The crowd is picking up here, boy. Everybody's here for Scarowinds. Saturday, the daytime wasn't too bad, but now I see it's picking up really bad. Also, just FYI, they sell deodorant. For those who need it, theme parks do sell deodorant. So if you ever need it, go ahead and buy it. All right, today's meal of the day is Panda Express. I got white rice with some orange chicken and a drink. I got the meal plan, which saved me about maybe $5 to $6. but any savings is good. So yeah, time to eat. I haven't eaten anything all day. All right, the second half of this visit has officially begun. It's nothing but marathoning what I want now. So we're nearby Thunder Striker, so we're gonna get a couple of rides on Thunder Striker. Thunder Striker is a 60-minute wait, but a 5-minute fast lane wait, so yeah, let's go. All right, I just got on 2 back-to-back rides on Thunder Striker. I think I'm gonna head over to where Afterburn is and check out the Aeronautica area for the first time, so let's go. And this is where the Conjuring is located. And you can see that is a very, very large line. This is an upcharge and I don't see myself getting on this. I got so many other coasters to ride, so yeah, let's ride some roller coasters. I was gonna ride Afterburn, but first of all, it's a 20-minute wait for fast lane and those dispatches was looking really slow. We're gonna skip that for now and head to Copperhead Strike and get a couple of rides. All right, Copperhead Strike is posted 45-minute standby and then 10 minutes fast lane. That's not bad. Let's go ahead and get some rides. Okay, we've been waiting 11 minutes for this ride and we're not even near the stairs. If you're coming on a Saturday, even with a fast lane, you're gonna be waiting a very long time. All right, so guess what ride broke down? Copperhead Strike. I was in 23 minutes waiting, and the ride broke down as everybody leaving. Luckily, I got a ride on this last night, so I'm happy. I got one ride. I can always get more. I can always come back to Carowinds and get more rides. You know what? I lied. I thought I had all the credits. So there's another ride called Ricochet, the Wild Mouse. I completely forgot about this ride. I'm curious if they have a fast lane, because if they don't, I am not waiting in that. There's no fast lane and I don't feel like waiting. So I'm wrong. There is one ride that I'm missing in Carowinds, but that's okay. We'll ride that another time. All right, I'm heading towards Ferry and then I'm gonna be done for the night. I don't know if I can last any longer in this place, man. Coming here on a weekend, well, on a Saturday, whew, let's just say I'm glad I came here the night before because it was much lighter, but it is insanely crowded right now. It is so crowded. So I'm gonna see how busy Fury is. Hopefully it's not too long. And then I'm gonna conclude the night. This is the fast lane, right? This is the line for the mother freaking fast lane. I'm going home. I'm leaving. There is no way in hell I'm waiting in this. This is supposed to be the fast lane, y'all. Oh boy. Lesson learned. Honestly, I don't have an issue waiting for Ricochet anymore. That kind of gave me second wind to stay a little bit longer. So we're gonna check out, we got the Hurler. I haven't rode that in 10 years, and I still have not rode the Ricochet. So I may just go ahead and do that. I don't know, man. This ride may be the next candidate for an RMC, I'm just saying. But we'll see how this rides.
Please remain seated until the ride has come to a full and complete stop. Then unbuckle your seatbelt and push down, pull up on your lap bar to release it. Carefully exit to your left and enjoy the rest of your day at Carowinds, where the Carolinas come together.
All right, so I just got out of the Hurler and I got 3 things to say. RMC. Please, 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 Carowinds, please RMC this ride. Please. How is this the 5th freaking popular ride in the park? How this thing is popular? I don't understand. Let me tell you, I did like how aggressive the ride was. The only issue is that final turnaround. It is the worst thing I've ever experienced. Okay, not the worst thing ever, but oh my God. Everything else in the ride was fine. Had they smoothed that last part down, that last turnaround, I would probably like it a lot more. But I do like the aggressiveness of this ride, but really, RMC Hurler, please, Carowinds. All right, I definitely got a second win, so we're gonna go over to Ricochet. We're gonna get that credit, and then we're out of here, because I am not waiting on Fury. Did you see that line? I'm not waiting in that. Just got off a Ricochet for the first time, and holy shit, that had to have been the fastest wild mouse I've ever been on. That scared the hell out of me. That ride was terrifying. Oh my God. I didn't think I was gonna be that scared of a wild mouse ride, but Ricochet may be the most intense wild mouse ride I've ever ridden. The speed you go on those hairpin turns is ridiculous. I don't think I've been on anything that fast as far as a wild mouse. Wow. So a friend suggested me to go to Do-Si-Do, so yeah, I'm gonna try it out. This may be the last ride of the night. I just got off my final ride of the night, Do-Si-Do. It's a nice, fun, flat ride, nice and, I feel like it's gentle, you know, nice and smooth and graceful, but overall, a great way to end this long day. I've learned a lot. I learned what to do and what not to do in my next Carowinds visits. I got a lot of rides on my fast lane, and besides, something happened. I don't know, I went to the bathroom and the fast lane disappeared, but it doesn't matter because I'm leaving the park anyway. I was about to leave, but I saw Thunder Striker and I got like 2 more rides on it just because. So I ended up with 1 Fury ride and 6 Thunder Striker rides, which is insane. All in all, I had a very, very good time at Carowinds. I'm glad to have come back after 10 years. This park got some pretty good coasters. And yeah, I look forward to coming back to getting some more Fury rides. But for the most part, I have ridden every single coaster at this park. And yeah, thank you for coming along with me on this trip. And until then, I will see you on the next one.